Hi guys, we talked about doing some more videos for stuff you can do at home, especially since it's really hot. It kind of ruins the outside part of things. So I had wanted you to get 2 racquetballs or 2 tennis balls. Today I'm going to show you why. So what we want to do is lots of repetitive motion because softball is all muscle memory, right? So the first one, which is kind of boring, I'm sorry, is how to catch and transfer. So when I catch with my glove, what I want to have happen is I am not catching it and then pulling it out to throw. My glove is basically a soft surface that as the ball comes in, I'm going to use that glove to already start guiding and pushing that into my throwing hand. So I want that ball to come towards the right side so that I can be here and drive it up if I'm a right-handed thrower. And then, oh, look where we are. Right hand here, left arm here. Now I can pull and throw. So if you have your ball, I'm going to toss, push, toss, push, toss, push. Sorry, I'm supposed to be hand forward. I've spent years doing this. Hand forward, toss, push, toss, push. The next one is a reaction drill that Ella and I have done for years. It's 2-ball reaction. So find a flat space in your garage or in your basement, a wall that's you don't mind a ball hitting, and we're gonna throw and transfer, throw and transfer, throw and transfer. This drill we do in 60-second bursts. So we count how many times we touch it with our throwing hand in the course of 60 seconds. And then we test that. We'll do 2 sets of 60 seconds every single day or every other day. And we try to get better and better and better. So the idea is I throw and transfer how fast, how many balls can you get in 60 seconds? I would like us to make that a competition as a team and see who can get the best and the highest and send us, like post it on GroupMe, some video of you guys doing that. That would be awesome. Okay, so the next exercise works on visual tracking with your rubber ball for hitting. So I'm a huge visual tracking believer because kids are losing their ability to visually track because of lots of using your iPhone and lots of using computers. It actually screws up your depth perception using electronic devices. So now as softball players, we have to work outside of just hitting regular balls to still be able to discriminate and visually track that ball and know if it's an inside pitch or an outside pitch, or if it's spinning for a curve, a drop, a rise. If we can see those things early on, you're gonna be a much better hitter because we wanna be able to bring the barrel, that sweet spot of the bat, to the ball. And if I know where it's coming and I can discriminate what's gonna happen, I'm gonna be way better. So all of that visual tracking stuff is done with Ella in her batting stance because she has to be able to track with her head in a left rotated position because she's a right-handed batter. So she catches it with her left hand because we start our swing with our left hand or with our left elbow if we're a right-handed batter. So I want her left hand catch, left rotation and look, because the visual distance of your left eye and right eye when you're tracking a ball from the pitcher, your eyes have to go 2 different distances to converge on that. So it's really good to practice that. And then we throw it at different heights and different widths and make her react so that she's better able to use her eyes when we get in a game and hit. Now that one we go longer because it's not as fast. It's more about getting the ball. So that one we usually do for 3 minutes at a time and just try to work wide, narrow, up, down, and make her find that ball. We've done this, hasn't it?
Not gonna lie, the green on green is really good. How long do you want this?
Okay, the next exercise I'm going to show you is a Brock's string. So what you're not going to be able to see super great on this video is that this is an elastic string and it's got beads about every 6 inches. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 5 beads on it. Okay, and it's elastic string, so we can stretch it way out or we can bring it really close. This also helps us work on convergence. Okay, convergence is our eyes working together. So if you are someone who has trouble with depth perception or telling where the ball is, and you know this, okay, like this is a hard thing for you, you can do it in 2 different positions. If you want to be specific to hitting, I'm going to show you that first. So this one has a hook in it because I put a clip in it, and then we use it at the softball field. We hook it onto the cage, and then we can do it. I'm going to cheat and just stick this on my doorknob. So if I take this string and I pull it out and it's attached to the doorknob, what I'm going to do is get in my batting stance position, and then I'm going to turn my head like I'm looking at the pitcher. And then I'm going to stare. I'm going to be far enough away. I'm cheating because the video won't show it. I'm going to be far enough away that this is spread out. Then I look down the rope in my batting position, and I look at the red until it becomes clear. Then I move to the yellow until it becomes clear. Then I look at the purple until it becomes clear, green, and so forth. So I'm way out here looking far to near and making sure that this comes into good focus, this comes into good focus, this comes into good focus. And then I start over again and I work out to in, out to in, out to in. For batting, we can put it in a batting position. For fielding, you can attach it to a door and put it down and have it be, I can be here and hold it where I'm going to receive a grounder. I can be here and where I'm going to receive a pop fly. And I'm always looking dot or bead, 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 bead. So that's another one that you do for 60 seconds. And then you take a break, and usually twice. Like twice is good enough. No more than 5 times because your eyes are going to get really tired, especially if you've been at school. But that one really helps with your convergence and being able to find something far away and track it to near, which is basically what softball is. And almost forgot, I am going to bring you all, I made you guys these, and I'll bring them all to practice on Thursday so that you can work on it at home. So we've talked to the girls a lot about inside out hitting, which means I want your swing as I lift, set. As I set, I'm pulling away from the pitcher, but I'm not rotating away from the pitcher. I'm pulling away from the pitcher, and then my first motion with swinging my bat or going as I load step, I want my elbow to come to the pitcher. I want to make contact, and then I want to extend. What people want to do is immediately swing out and around and go get the ball. So that makes hitting an inside pitch really hard, which as a pitch caller, I love because then we just pitch you inside all day. But we want you to be able to hit the inside pitch and the outside pitch. And if I start elbow contact, when I'm at contact and I'm in this position, now I'm more solid and I have a lot more hip push behind the ball so that I can get to extension. If I swing out and around, I don't have as much strength to pull. You can check this at home by getting into a doorway. If I get in my batting stance, lift, elbow, and block my hands in the door and push really hard, pull really hard with that left side, push with your right-sided butt, how solid do you feel compared to stepping back, reach your hands out, and now try to pull? That feels weak through my low back and puts a lot of stress here. So we want to hit from a very solid position so that I can use my backside and drive. I can get used to that. The more you do things that are resisted, your brain maps that pattern quicker. So if I can resist a motion, as long as it's a good motion, your brain's going to pick it up and we're going to have that muscle memory faster. So we use our door frame. Now again, this is not an exciting exercise and I apologize, but if we do 15 to 20 of these every day or every other day, when you step into the box, it's going to feel natural and you're going to do a lot better. So you can have your bat or not have your bat. I want you to get into your batting stance, and I'm going to load, and then when I step and I'm starting to bring my arm forward, instead of just bringing it forward, I'm going to have you bring it forward and block it with the door frame. So I'm going to hold 2, 3, 4, 5, let your elbow come through to contact, hold the door, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can finish with extension. So I'm basically using the door frame to resist my first elbow drive towards the pitcher, then the door frame is resisting contact, and then I can finish through to extension, or I can literally use the door frame again to resist those 3 keys. So first is elbow, then is contact, then is extension, and I just resist that against the door. Another really good exercise I can do to help me start with my elbow drive to get to contact and staying inside is a bat on a wall or bat on a net. So if you take your bat and I put the knob of it on my belly button and I put the top of it on the wall or on a net, that distance between my belly button and the wall stays the same. Then I get into my stance. Okay, I do all my same stuff. I lift, I set, load, okay, step, elbow, contact, extension. You should be able to load, step, elbow to contact and never hit the wall and extend, or never hit the net. If you're someone who casts your bat and you reach out and around, you're gonna smash that bat into the wall or into the net. So if it's a new bat or your mom's wall, don't use that. Use a branch outside on a tree, use a bow net to be your contact point so that you have something so that you know every single time my belly button, okay, belly button to wall distance, this is touching the wall, this is touching my belly button, I can hold it up. Now I'm here, lift, set, load, step, elbow, come through to contact. I did not hit the wall. Extend, follow through. You're gonna have to go really slow motion with that, just working on a wall, something that you don't mind if you accidentally hit it. And then what we wanna progress to doing is having that net or having a hanging sheet or something that's there that I can measure, and now I have a tee up and I'm taking live cuts off the tee, not hitting that wall. That way I'm making sure elbow drive to contact is now fluid and I don't even have to think about it. If I get that elbow drive, contact, extend, first of all, I'm hitting line drives. Second of all, now I can adjust and hit the inside pitch. I can adjust and wait and hit the outside pitch. And both times I have a lot of power in my swing and I won't get off balance.